Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader. And today, from a different angle, how are we liking the different angle? I'm in front of a window. My bookshelf is usually over, I'm usually filming in front of that bookshelf, but I sat here and I got ready and I was like, you know what, let me just set up my camera here and we'll talk here. So today's video is going to be about, basically I'm going to talk about my feelings and my thoughts and my opinions on the live action Avatar The Last Airbender that dropped this week. I just got finished watching it today, and let me tell you something. First and foremost, I just want to say, critiques aside, everything's aside, I am talking as someone who is a fan of Avatar The Last Airbender, who is a viewer. I am not a critic. If you are looking for someone to be critical and actually make a little bit of sense and actually, talk about the ins and outs and the intricacies and whatever, then go find someone else, because that's not what this review is going to be. This is just me, a fan, talking about how much fun I had watching this show. You want someone to be a bit more incoherent, go find somewhere else, but that will not be me, all right? And second of all, I am going to try and keep this as spoiler-free as I possibly can, but if I accidentally do, then my apologies. My mouth just runs away. So anyway, wow, let's talk about it. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to say, visually, this whole entire first season of the show visually was beautiful. It was so beautiful. Like all the landscapes, the look of the the look of the Earth Kingdom and the Air Temple, and just like the brightness of it all. Like one thing I really appreciated was that everything was really bright and really colorful. I really love that. Like I'm really glad they didn't go for like dark and edgy and moody and like trying to be like overly serious, and maybe there was a few moments of that, but like I was just blown away by all the color. Like I could see not everything was dark. I didn't have to squint. It was beautiful. And like, I need to know where they filmed, because a lot of the stuff that a lot of the scenes and everything where they were like outside on, actually like on location, as opposed to like places where you could definitely see they were in front of a green screen. Well, not definitely, but if you looked really closely, you could see. But like, I need to know where they filmed, because some of the landscapes we were being shown where you could actually tell they were actually outside was beautiful. It was stunning. And all the like the way the bending and everything looked was gorgeous. Like any single time there was a fight scene or like the big battle, because at the end of the first season of the animated show they made it to the North Pole, and there was the big battle scene up there, and all of that, can I just tell you, was unreal. Like I was glued to my TV screen the whole time. Like I could not take my eyes off of it. All the bending and everything looked beautiful. All the actors that they got to play the kids, like Katara, Sokka, and Aang. I'm really sorry, I can't remember their names. I do follow them on Instagram, but like I can't remember their names. I'm so sorry. But like every single one of those kids did so good, especially the little boy that they got to play Aang. Like he did that. He was cute, he was sweet, but then whenever the time came for like things to get serious and for like to get a little bit emotional, like I felt it. Like there were numerous times during this when I was watching it that I genuinely myself teared up. Because I was just like, I just love these characters so much, and like seeing all these places, like everything being brought to life just gave me so much joy. And the young man they got to play Zuko, let's talk about him for a minute. Now, I love Zuko. You guys know this. I have 2 Funkos of Zuko over there. I talk about him all the time. Like if I'm ever reading a book where there's a character that reminds me of Zuko, then I usually end up loving that book. But like the boy they got to play Zuko did tremendous. Like him playing the whole sort of like innocent prince that was actually like really nice and really sweet, and then the trauma and everything he went through with his father, And then he played that so well, and like the way this boy would like doing all the fight scenes, like you could tell that like I don't know if they had him up on a string or if he could actually spin kick in the air like that, but it was wonderful. It was tremendous. It was so like the bending looked phenomenal. Like my jaw was on the floor the whole time, and like the looks of all like the people of the water tribe, their outfits, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And Appa and Momo, seeing the two of them being brought to life, and the Kyoshi warriors, are you kidding me? Like those girls, I love those girls in the animated show, but seeing them actually like, you know, like their armor, the makeup, like everything looked so gorgeous and authentic. Literally, like they just reached into the like they turned on the cartoon and just reached in there and pulled them out. And all the stuff on Kyoshi Island, and all the stuff with like him interacting with the other avatars, like, and we and getting and like meeting Azula, like the girl they got playing Azula did an amazing job. And like I loved it. It was so beautiful. It was visually stunning. I thought all the actors did an amazing job. Yes, could I probably sit here and talk about, well, it kind of felt like they were, you know, it kind of felt like we were jumping about, you know, like going from here to here, them trying to fit everything in. You know, was there a few times where I was just like, okay, well, it wasn't Zhao that went to that place. It was Zuko that went to Kyoshi Island, stuff like that. I could sit here and talk about that. I could. And what I would say about that is just sometimes I feel like I'm not a screenwriter, obviously, but I feel like when it comes to like the cartoon and translating that into actual real life, you kind of have to think, like, I don't know, maybe it's to do with pacing or stuff like that. Maybe someone with a bit more credentials could, you know, voice that a little bit better than me. But like, I had such a wonderful time watching it. I had a big obnoxious grin on my face the whole entire time. Like, I just thought it was wonderful the way they shot it and the way they did it, you know, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Like, these kids, and the fact that like all the like during like all the battle scenes, seeing things get destroyed and like things that should happen during a war actually happen, you know, like pain and, you know, and, you know, like, do you know what I mean? I don't want to say the D, not that D word, but you know what D word I mean, you know, the, I don't want to get, I don't know what words are forbidden and, or not, but you know, like, do you know what I mean? Like people actually getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that would happen during a battle actually happening, people getting injured and like, you know, making it real, you know, because there was a part like after the big battle of, you know, the Northern Water Tribe and Aang just looking around him and, you know, crying and just being like, well, what can I do? What can I even do? Like, why do they, like, what point do I even have? Like, I was asleep for 100 years and like everywhere he went, like playing on that, like, you know, you were gone for 100 years and now you just decide to come back and you suddenly want to play Avatar now. Like, what makes you think that we even really need you anymore and all that? And that was beautiful. It was beautiful. The Northern Water Tribe, beautiful. Like, everything looked gorgeous. And you know, the actor they got playing Fire Lord Ozai, I'm conflicted about which side. I'm like, you literally got the sexiest man alive to play Fire Lord Ozai, and you're telling me I can't root for him? Are you serious? Oh, what is his name? See, I'm terrible with names, but like, and Zuko and Iroh's relationship, it was beautiful. And we played a lot more on Iroh's character and what he's been through and what he lost. And I love that. I loved everything. And that final episode of that first season was fantastic. Fantastic. Again, I am just speaking as a fan of this world and these characters that mean a lot to me. You want someone to sit and talk about you. If you're looking for someone to be critical or, actually, talk a little bit more sense, but like I was absolutely blown away by this first season. I loved everything, how visually it looked. Maybe storytelling wise, it got a little bit hoppy hop. Maybe like sometimes I was thinking, well, he didn't really do that. But then I kind of just made myself push all that to the side. I was just like, listen, they must just be doing their own thing with this. And I'm not going to sit here and criticize, because what's the point? They're going to do what they're going to do. And I just wanted to have fun and watch a TV show, which is really all it is at the end of the day. It's not that serious. But anyway, that is my blabbing coherent review of the live action Avatar. I thought it was wonderful. I am so excited for the next season. I cannot. It just, everything about it was beautiful. I thought it was so well done. And yeah, made me cry several times. And so, did you watch it? What did you think? Obviously, don't be giving away too many spoilers. Hopefully, I didn't give away too much. But yeah, let me know what you thought of it. All of my socials are down below as always: Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Subscribe if you have not already. Ring the bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video on Tuesday, which is my birthday. So I'll hopefully see you on Tuesday, or if I just decide not to film that day, then well, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.